is good, fam? Agent O here, and I have today the Figma Saber of Red casual version from Fate Apocrypha. I reviewed the previous Saber of Red version, or figure, aka Mordred, the armored figure. I'll put a card in it or something on the video for those of you that are just seeing this now and didn't get to see that review, and you can check that one out as well. But yeah, when I found out they were doing this version of Saber of Red, I was like, sure, I'll get this, because I really did dig this character when I watched the series. I mean, there's just so many Fate series. There's Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, Fate Apocrypha. There's another Fate version that I don't care for that I was trying to watch on Netflix. Then there's Fate Stay Night on Unlimited Blade Works, which was really dope. There's Duel of Fates. No, I'm just kidding. There's no Duel of Fates. But you know, there's so many of these series, and you can't keep up with them all. Or at least I can't. I'm not even going to try. I just watch the ones I like, and that's that. But anyway, yeah, this is the box. Standard Figma fare as far as design goes. Nothing really to write home about. It is what it is. You see the production photos in the back, all the text. You know, surprisingly, there's no seal on here. I think I could have sworn they started doing a seal, but maybe that's Mafex instead, or somebody else. But yeah, there's no seal or anything of approval. But I did get this from a reputable source, so I know this is a legit figure. So yeah, speaking of the figure, let us open this box and see what we got to see. And here we go. We have her in her little. Okay, if I can get her to stand. There we go. I don't know why it was taking me forever there to do that. But yeah, so far she looks just like she did in the anime. I mean, that's, you know, Figma's always known for getting their accuracy right and all that with their figures. And yeah, I mean, aesthetically, I mean, it's pretty much the same head and the same hair. I got no problem with that because it's supposed to be consistent, so they use the same mold. I do like how you can rotate it around, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, looks pretty good so far. I got no complaints. I didn't see any real paint slop or any paint flecks anywhere. Everything's kind of cast in its color, in its base color. Like, I got no complaints whatsoever. Detail is what you would expect from a Figma. Even down to the boots, you can kind of see that she's got like buckles on her boots, and they painted those in quite nicely. Couldn't see any mistakes or anything like that. I have no complaints whatsoever. I mean, the only complaint I guess most people might have is the color scheme seems kind of plain, but once again, it's supposed to look like it jumped off of the anime, out of the animation cell, so that's why it looks the way it looks. Red jacket because she's the Saber of Red. I mean, I don't know. I dig it. You know, it's what I expect from a Figma. So I'm going to jump into the articulation. Like I started with the head earlier, mentioned how her ponytail is on a ball swivel or ball peg swivel, and you can kind of rotate the whole thing so that you can rotate the whole ponytail. Her head, she looks up about that high, which isn't the greatest, if I'm being honest. Just, you know, the sculpt kind of gets in the way. She looks down about that much. Her shoulders do pop out, but for some reason the right arm doesn't pop out as much as the left one does. Oh, maybe I got it. Oh, there we go. It takes a little, there we go. I swear it wasn't doing this for me when I first started messing with this figure, but yeah, that's about as much. Get a little closer so you can see. It does pop out, so you can get a little bit more range of motion and get her arms to come in a bit more, and it definitely helps for when you're doing like double-handed sword poses. You know, it's all on the Figma joints, the ball swivel, peg or ball peg swivel, or ball peg, I guess you just call it. Same, with the shoulders, same in the elbows. So you've got double jointed elbows, and so you get that much of a bend since the figure's not bulky at all. Same thing with the hands, so you get full rotation in the hands, and you get the swivel, and you get wrist rotation, so that's all good and well there. She has the diaphragm joint, so you got a lot of play. You can get her to arch her back about that far, and her boobs get in the way, so you can't bend over that much. She has hip swivel, so you can get some twist. I don't like twisting it too much because it kind of looks weird, just because it doesn't look like it goes with the rest of her body. With her legs, you can pull. It does have that gimmick where you can pull the hips down to get more range of motion, but then you get this thing because the hips are just floating there, and it just looks weird. So I try to just pull just the legs itself down, so you can get this much of a split, which isn't a whole lot. This isn't like super posable, or it isn't as posable as the other Figma figures that I've seen in the past. She does have a thigh swivel. It's in the cuff of the cutoff jeans or booty jean shorts. And the jean shorts themselves, like the leggings, are just floating on top of the thigh because it's a ball joint on the inside, if you can see. So it's just floating on top, but it works for what they're trying to do. Once again, knees, you get a good bend at the knees, and you get the toe point back and forth as so. You get rotation. You get rotation. But they do this weird thing that I don't really care for. They kind of cheat the ankle rocker by rotating the foot, and then that kind of gives you the ankle rockage. I don't care for this because you kind of have to play around with rotating the foot and then turning it, and then turning the foot in order to and then turning the ankle rockage in order to get the proper angle you want. But it's just, I know, it just kind of is annoying. I kind of wish they had just did it how they usually do it, but I guess they wanted to keep with the shape of the boot, and so that's why they went with this workaround. But yeah, I don't really care for it. It's probably my least favorite thing articulation wise on this figure. It could work might work for other people. Like I said, it's just not my thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the figure itself. Good sculpt, good paint apps, pretty decent articulation. If not a bit wonky at times because of the workarounds that they went with. Now, as for the accessories, she does come with an extra torso piece, so you can switch out her jacketed look, and all you have to do basically is just take out these pegs that are supposed to prevent the peg holes from shrinking. Pop off her head, pop off her upper torso, and as I lose the other upper torso, and you just pop that on, pop on the head, real simple. It is actually really simple. I'm having difficulties because I'm recording. But yeah, I didn't put any hands on this one, but on this upper torso. But yeah, this is basically what it does, and it works. I like this a lot better than Genos, than what they did, the workaround they did with Genos. I think that one just doesn't work as well. This works nice because it's pegs, and they peg in and it stays, and the peg holes are pretty tight. So I have no problem with that. I have no problem with this. Like I said, all this works, and it's a nice little addition, especially since this figure doesn't come with a whole lot accessory wise. she does come with her sword, which it's the exact same as the one that comes with the armored version, Saber of Red armor. And yeah, it looks pretty good. No complaints here. Like I said, it's the exact same thing. They just rinsed and repeated. She comes with different faceplates though, which I'm actually pretty happy about. She has this cheese and grin face, and she has this like, duh, what the heck, you know, confused look face, which I also like. And she also has the you know, neutral face with her brow a little furrowed. But the other good thing about this is if you have the other figure, you can use the faceplates on those too. This one came with the armored version where she's got the little vampire fang thing and she's all smiling and whatnot, and it fits on just like the other one. So you can use all these different faces and switch in between them all. So I thought that was like a really nice touch. I'm pretty sure they've done that before with Saber 2.0. I think with her casual suited version from Fate Zero, and her and I think the other casual version that she has with that I guess you get with that EX Ride bike, where she pretty much has kind of the same outfit that Red has. She's got like short shorts and I think a jacket or something. I can't remember because I can't remember off head because I didn't plan on getting that figure, so I wasn't really that interested in it. She also has, but moving on, she also has hands, and like I always big up this little tree that Figma gives you. I love this thing. I love that they give you this for all your hands, and as you can see, she has 5 sets of hands total, counting the fists on the figure. And I mean they're hands that you've seen Figma do, you know, in the past. So there's really nothing to write home about with these, but they do work. You know, you have your relaxed posed hands, you have your sword holding hands, you have your flexed hands, you have her finger gun hands, and you know that she's got one for the right and the left. So yeah, this is all good, and I dig all this. No problems whatsoever. Also, always got to shout out the Figma poly bag because I like that they give you all this. I wish other toy companies would do this. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this figure. I got no complaints. I mainly got it because of the look, and yeah, I got no complaints. It's a solid release by Figma, and if you're a fan of, you know, Fate Apocrypha, or you like this character, I would definitely suggest you add it to your collection. So that is gonna pretty much do it. I got nothing else. This was a pretty quick review for me. So yeah, I guess if you liked what you saw, please leave your comments in the comments section. Any kind of constructive criticism is welcome. If you want to stay up on my uploads, then hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. I'm on Facebook, Agent Omega Man, and I'm on Instagram, Sir Agent O. I think Sir_Agent O. I'm on Instagram, but I'm not on there a lot. I should be on there more, and I should upload like photos and stuff of action figures and things like that, but I've been kind of lazy with that, so I'll have to get my gram game up. So yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it. I'll catch you guys on the next vid. I'm Agent O, and I am out. Peace.